Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick reading on the Obumseli and Courtney clenny case. The cards are pre-shuffled as always. I'm using the Shadows and Light Tarot deck and the Alice in Wonderland Oracle card deck. Okay. Five of Swords. So there's some sort of this, what happened, the murder was precipitated by some sort of fallout, disagreement over something. This is also a warning of violence and just, it seemed as if, I don't know, it just seems as if there was maybe a warning that he did not take heed of. Six of Swords, I do feel as if somebody was trying to move away from this conflict in general. Nine of Cups, reverse. This is about somebody being very petty about things, almost to the point of like being neurotic and emotionally neurotic about, like things as crazy as, for example, oops, sorry about that. Things as crazy as like, oh, the spices in the cabinet are out of position. You don't organize well, like things like that. So it just seems as if there, on her part, it seems as if there's a lot of worry about possessions and how things are like set up and organized, and just this relationship has a quality in general of being possessive on both sides, I would say. But this is coming up for her as well. Page of Wands, there is some sort of enterprise that some sort of creative enterprise that that was new, that one of them was involved in, and I'm just wondering if that caused argument, or somebody was working with somebody that maybe they, the other person believed that they had a crush on or something. Somebody is being watched, and I'm actually seeing somebody get into producing things, and there being a conflict about another woman or something like that. A lot of mental strife and anguish. Somebody is telling the other person that that's just not true, that they're crazy, it's all in their head, but somebody has maybe evidence about something that happened in the past. There is somebody new that's coming up. There was somebody new that was there was an argument about this person. This person was more like a boss type personality. This is a female. And this is somebody that she felt was being more of a, not really religious, but more spiritual person that he maybe had interaction with, and she felt like this was somebody that was hidden. And that was what all of this fighting and arguing is about. It seems like a bad time because it seems like not a bad time. Of course, this was a bad time, but it seems she seemed very confused that all of this was happening at a time period when things were actually going better financially it seems like things are going maybe financially better for him, and he did not have to depend on her anymore financially. She was confused about kind of why he was making these moves. She felt like he was putting unnecessary pressure on the relationship because he wanted to do things in business, and it confused her because financially they kind of like got through over some hurdles, and they were doing better than they had in the past. And I feel like she felt like they were working on things, but you know, he went in this other direction, and it really threw her for a loop. Like, they both have very different plans. And that came as a surprise, and that there was also something that was supposed to be finished with. I don't know what this was. It was a project or relationship from the past with somebody else. She thought it was over, and this something is resurfacing. It could be like through a work contact or professional contact, and it just seems like this is kind of what snowballed the fight out of control. So I'm gonna hopefully do a part 2 on this. Let me know what you guys know what you think.